Have you ever wondered what it means to be winning at life once you hit 70? Is it about awards, grand accomplishments, or flashy milestones? Or is it something much simpler and far more powerful? In this video, we're going to explore 6 surprisingly simple but incredibly meaningful things that, if you can still do them at 70, show you're truly thriving. You might think these little everyday moments don't matter much, but the truth is they're powerful indicators of your health, independence, and happiness. From climbing a flight of stairs without running out of breath, to recalling what you ate for lunch yesterday, to standing on one leg with balance and confidence. These actions reveal a body and mind that are strong and resilient. And it's not just physical. We'll also talk about why laughter isn't just fun. It's a secret weapon for emotional strength. You'll discover how staying socially connected can add years to your life. Plus, we'll dive into how cooking for yourself is more than a chore. It's a celebration of independence and well-being. By the end of this video, you'll see that winning at life after 70 isn't about what you have, but what you can still do, and how those small wins build a foundation for a vibrant, joyful life. So, stick around. Because this isn't just about aging, it's about thriving every single day. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. First and foremost, if you can climb a flight of stairs without feeling completely out of breath or gasping for air, then truly, you are already ahead of the curve, and that's something to be incredibly proud of. Maybe it doesn't feel like a grand accomplishment when you're slowly hauling yourself up those steps. Perhaps you're just heading to your bedroom or making a quick trip to the kitchen for a snack. It might seem like a mundane part of daily life, easy to overlook or take for granted. But let's pause for a moment and give credit where it's due. Climbing stairs is far more than a simple way to get from one floor to another. It's like a secret, hidden fitness test woven seamlessly into your everyday routine. There's a quiet strength and resilience behind those steps that many people don't realize. Studies show that as we age, our cardiovascular health naturally declines. According to the American Heart Association, by the time we reach our 70s, our aerobic capacity, the ability of our heart and lungs to supply oxygen to our muscles, may have decreased by as much as 40% compared to our 30s. That's a staggering number when you think about it, but it's not a fixed fate. Here's the hopeful truth. Climbing stairs is a remarkable full-body workout, engaging your heart, your lungs, and your muscles all at the same time. It's a multitasking powerhouse that requires no fancy gym membership, no special equipment, and no complicated routine, just your own 2 feet and a few steps. One study from Europe caught my attention. Researchers asked participants over 60 years old to climb 3 flights of stairs and timed how long it took them. They weren't trying to be harsh. They were testing a simple but powerful indicator of health. Those who managed to climb the stairs in under 90 seconds were found to have a significantly lower risk of heart problems in the following decade. Just think about that for a moment. Something as ordinary as climbing stairs could serve as a crystal ball, revealing clues about your future heart health. Now picture this. You're 70 years old, visiting a friend who lives in an apartment building. The elevator is out of order. What do? Do you sigh, slump into a chair in the lobby, and wait for your friend to come down? Or do you stand tall, roll up your sleeves, and confidently stride up those steps, maybe even cracking a joke about getting your daily steps in? If you're in that latter group, you're not just handling the stairs, you're crushing them. Being able to climb stairs without feeling like you just ran a marathon means so much more than physical strength. It tells a story about your heart working efficiently, your lungs delivering oxygen like seasoned pros, and your muscles being strong enough to rise to the challenge. It's a testament to your body's endurance, and more importantly, your spirit. So if you can do it without breaking a sweat, or perhaps with just a gentle glisten of effort, you are winning in a way many others can't claim. And that makes your stair climbing prowess not only impressive but truly worth celebrating. Next time you face those stairs, consider skipping the elevator on purpose. Treat it as your victory lap, a quiet celebration of your health and determination. Switching gears, let's talk about something that might seem small but holds massive importance: your memory. Being able to recall what you had for lunch yesterday may sound trivial at first. After all, who keeps track of every meal? But when you really stop to think about it, memory is a cornerstone of how we age gracefully. It's not just about remembering meals. It's about keeping your brain actively engaged, sharp, and ready for whatever comes next. Cognitive decline is a real concern as we grow older. The Alzheimer's Association reports that roughly 1 in 9 adults over the age of 65 experiences some form of memory impairment, about 11% of our older population. That's a sobering statistic that might make anyone pause and reflect. But here's the hopeful side. If you can easily remember that tuna sandwich with chips you had, or that slice of rich chocolate cake for dessert, it's a sign your brain is still firing on all cylinders. Think of memory as a muscle. It thrives on use. The more you exercise it, the stronger and more resilient it becomes. Every detail you remember, every small moment you hold on to, is a victory for your brain's health and longevity. Think of it like giving your brain a gentle workout, almost effortlessly, without even realizing you're exercising those vital cognitive muscles. Every time you recall something as simple and everyday as what you had for lunch, you're flexing those mental fibers, keeping them strong and ready. It's these small moments of memory that remind us just how powerful our minds truly are. Picture this. You're sitting around a cozy family dinner table, the room filled with laughter and warmth. Suddenly, your grandchild looks up with curious eyes and asks, "Grandma, what did you eat yesterday?" Instantly, a smile spreads across your face. Without missing a beat, you say, "Oh, I had a big fresh salad with grilled chicken, and then a slice of apple pie that was heavenly." That simple exchange is so much more than just remembering a meal. It's a bridge connecting generations, a moment of joy shared across time. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. There's something deeply comforting about those little stories we tell, those small snapshots of our days that keep us linked to the world and to the people we love. Memory isn't just about facts. It's about feeling alive and engaged. It's the thread that weaves us into the fabric of our relationships. Scientific studies back this up, too. They show that memory and brain health flourish when nurtured by an active lifestyle, balanced nutrition, and regular mental stimulation. Whether it's reading a good book, solving a crossword puzzle, or simply chatting with friends over coffee, these everyday activities keep your brain humming, sharp, and vibrant. And if you add brain-boosting foods like juicy berries, crunchy nuts, and vibrant leafy greens into your diet, you're doing even more to support those precious memories. It's like giving your mind a loving, nutritious hug every day. So next time you find yourself laughing about yesterday's lunch, remembering that delicious dessert, or recounting a funny story tied to a meal, know that you're doing far more than recalling. You're proving to yourself and others that your mind is still engaged, strong, and ready to embrace whatever adventures come next. Celebrate those memories. They're little victories that brighten your days and remind you how much life you still have to live. Now, let's talk about balance, but not the kind where you juggle endless responsibilities. That's a whole other story. What I mean is the simple, literal ability to stand on one leg for 10 seconds. It might sound like a childish game or a yoga pose you try when showing off. But don't be fooled. This little test is a powerful indicator of longevity and health. Imagine you're standing in your living room, and someone challenges you to balance on one leg for just 10 seconds. It sounds easy, right? Like a small, silly challenge. But science tells a much bigger story. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine revealed that people in their 70s who could hold that position for 10 seconds were 50% less likely to experience serious health problems shortly. That's a staggering difference. half the risk, just from being able to balance. Balance isn't just about looking graceful or having good posture. It's a complex dance between strength, coordination, and sharp mental focus. When you stand on one leg, your body springs into action. Your muscles tense, your core tightens, and your brain sends signals rapidly to keep you steady, making sure you don't wobble or fall. It's a beautiful, impressive coordination that goes far beyond appearances. And believe it or not, maintaining this kind of balance can have a profound impact on your overall health, helping you stay independent, confident, and ready for all life's next steps. Now, just take a moment and picture this scene. You're out enjoying a peaceful walk in the park, the sun gently warming your face, birds singing softly nearby. As you stroll along, you notice someone in their 70s standing on one leg with absolute ease. No wobbling, no hesitation, just smooth, confident balance. Maybe they're stretching, or maybe they're playfully showing off to a group of younger people nearby, who watch with a mix of admiration and surprise. Either way, it's a beautiful sight. It's more than just a simple stretch or a little showmanship. It's a powerful testament to strength, to control, to a body that has learned how to move gracefully through the years. That effortless balance, standing tall on one leg for even just a few seconds, is no small feat. It's a sign that the muscles are strong, the nerves sharp, and the coordination finely tuned. I have to say, seeing that always stirs something in me. It's inspiring. It reminds me that age doesn't have to mean frailty or fear. When you can stand like a flamingo without tipping over, you're showing the world, and yourself, that you still have command over your body. That physical mastery is something many younger people might secretly envy but often take for granted. And it's not just about impressing others or feeling proud, though those things are wonderful. It's about the deep, quiet victory of knowing you're in tune with your body. That connection, that awareness, is a precious gift that many never quite achieve. It means your risk of falls, those sudden, frightening slips that can change lives in an instant, is much lower. It means you're giving yourself the chance to live fully, actively, with confidence. So, the next time you're out or even in your own home, I want you to try this simple test. Balance on one leg for 10 seconds. Don't rush it. Feel each moment, steady yourself, breathe. You might be surprised at what this little challenge reveals. Not just about your physical health, but about your vitality, your resilience, your spirit. It's one of those small but meaningful markers of well-being that lets you quietly say to yourself, "Yep, I'm winning at life." And that feeling, it's priceless. Now, let's shift to something equally precious and, I dare say, even more heartwarming. The pure, unfiltered joy of a hearty laugh. You know the kind I mean, the laugh that makes your belly shake, your eyes water, your whole face crinkle up like a happy little raisin. That laugh that bubbles up unexpectedly, sometimes at the silliest things, and spreads warmth all around. If you're still finding reasons to laugh out loud, to joke around with friends or family, to see the humor in life's oddities and challenges, you're not just winning physically, you're winning emotionally and mentally too. That kind of laughter signals a resilient heart, a spirit that refuses to be weighed down by hardship. I truly believe humor is one of the greatest gifts we carry into our later years. It's more than just passing the time or sharing a funny moment. It's a lifeline, a source of strength. And science agrees. Studies from places like Stanford University show that laughter has real, measurable health benefits. It lowers stress hormones that can harm your body, boosts your immune system to keep you strong, and even helps raise your pain tolerance. That means laughing isn't just fun, it's medicine. Remember those moments when you laughed so hard your sides hurt? That deep belly laugh is your body's way of flooding itself with natural feel-good chemicals, releasing tension and stress in one glorious burst. It's like nature's own stress reliever, a beautiful reminder that even as we age, joy and vitality aren't just possible, they're essential. So, stand tall, balance with pride, and laugh with abandon. Because in these simple acts, you're truly winning at life. As we grow older, life has a way of surprising us, sometimes gently, but often with unexpected curveballs that test our strength and resilience. Maybe a beloved family member moves far away, leaving a quiet space at the dinner table, or a sudden health scare shakes your world, making you realize just how fragile everything can be. It's tough, and the pace of the world around us never seems to slow down. In what feels like the blink of an eye, everything changes, leaving us trying to catch up to a life that seems to be moving faster than we can keep pace. But here's the beautiful, life-saving truth: humor. It's not just about cracking a smile or enjoying a funny moment. It's a powerful shield, a warm cushion that softens the harsh hits that life throws at us. Laughter can transform the heaviest moments into something lighter, making the unbearable more bearable and helping us adapt when the chaos feels overwhelming. It's that spark of joy that whispers, "You're still here, you're still strong." I believe the ability to laugh at ourselves, even when things feel far from funny, is one of the most profound signs of emotional wisdom and maturity. It shows that no matter what storms come our way, we can still roll with the punches and find a sliver of light in the darkest clouds. I think about my dear elderly friend, who never failed to lift a room with her infectious laughter. She would recount stories from her youth with such vivid humor, pausing at the perfect moment to burst out laughing like a carefree teenager. Watching her, you realized that laughter wasn't just about the jokes. It was her way of embracing life itself, celebrating all the twists, turns, and surprises she had faced. Even when times were tough, she found reasons to smile and laugh, teaching me that laughter is a lifeline, a testament to an unbroken spirit. So, if you find yourself chuckling at your favorite sitcom, sharing a witty joke with friends, or even laughing at your little missteps, know this: you're doing more than just enjoying a moment. You're proving that your spirit remains vibrant, your emotional strength unwavering, and that you're ready to face whatever comes next. And honestly, that is a victory worth celebrating every single day. Now, let's shift to something that might seem small but is monumental: connection. If you're 70 or beyond and still nurturing old friendships or bravely opening your heart to new ones, you are doing something truly remarkable. Because loneliness, that quiet, creeping shadow that so many older adults battle, is a real and relentless challenge. It's the silent ache of feeling forgotten or disconnected when the world moves on and people stop checking in as often. This isn't just a feeling, it's a widespread reality. According to the National Institute on Aging, nearly 30% of adults over 70 experience significant loneliness. That's almost 1 in 3 people. A staggering number that reminds us how vital connection is at every stage of life. But here's the hopeful part. Choosing connection, even when it's hard, means you're fighting back against that loneliness. You're choosing to keep your heart open, to remind yourself, and those around you, that relationships, laughter, and love are still very much alive and within reach. And that choice, that's one of the strongest, bravest things you can do. It's staggering to realize that nearly 1 in 3 people today feel disconnected from the kind of meaningful social bonds that make life truly vibrant and fulfilling. That loneliness, that absence of genuine connection. It's heartbreaking because human beings are wired to thrive on companionship, laughter, and shared moments. I've seen too many people quietly suffer in silence, feeling invisible or forgotten, and it breaks my heart to think that such a large part of our community is missing out on this essential part of living well. But here's the beautiful silver lining I want you to hold on to. If you're still reaching out, still making the effort to connect, whether by keeping in touch with old friends, joining new groups, or simply saying yes to a coffee date, you're already miles ahead of so many. That courage to stay socially active, to push through the moments when it feels easier to stay home and be alone, is nothing short of heroic. From my perspective, that effort is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Research backs this up in powerful ways. People who nurture strong social ties don't just live longer, they experience richer mental health and greater emotional resilience. You're doing your brain and body a huge favor by maintaining those connections. I can't help but think about how every smile shared, every story told, and every laugh with a friend is like a lifeline that pulls you toward a happier, healthier, and longer life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, Please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Take a moment to picture Okinawa, Japan, a place famous for its centenarians, people who live well beyond 100 years old with vitality and joy. Scientists have spent decades trying to uncover their secret, and one of the most striking findings is the power of their social networks. They call it moai, a lifelong circle of friends who support each other through thick and thin. This isn't just about socializing. It's a lifeline, a daily ritual of connection, trust, and mutual care that strengthens mind, body, and soul. If you have a group of friends you've leaned on for years, or even a new circle you've recently welcomed into your life, cherish it deeply. Whether you're the one who organizes the weekly book club or you share coffee and secrets with that one special friend who knows you inside and out, you possess something priceless. This richness of relationships isn't something money can buy. It's the true wealth of life. Having people to laugh with, to confide in, and to simply be yourself around creates a legacy of love and connection that can carry you through the toughest days and light up the brightest ones. So keep showing up. Keep fostering those bonds, making new connections, and being there for the people who matter. Because in doing so, you're not just preserving your social life, you're actively strengthening your mental sharpness and emotional well-being as you grow older. Now, speaking of independence and everyday strength, let's talk about something that might seem simple but reveals so much about your ability to care for yourself. Cooking. Think about it for a moment. You step into your kitchen, open the pantry door, and reach for those familiar ingredients that bring you comfort and joy. You start to prepare a meal, maybe something simple, maybe a favorite recipe that has been with you for years. It might seem like just an ordinary part of your day, but in reality, it's so much more than that. It's a powerful sign that you still have vitality, independence, and the strength to care for yourself. Cooking isn't just about combining ingredients or following a recipe. It's a beautiful, complex dance of movement and memory. Standing steadily at the counter, chopping with precision, recalling those steps that turn raw food into something nourishing and delicious. It requires your body and mind to work together, a testament to your resilience and ability. For many of us, especially as we grow older, this ability is something precious and worth celebrating. And there's something deeply personal about it, too. When you cook, even if it's just for yourself, you're offering a gift of love and care to the person who matters most, you. In those moments, you're choosing to nurture your body and soul, reminding yourself that you deserve goodness and nourishment. Preparing a meal becomes a quiet act of self-respect and affirmation, a way of saying, I am here. I am capable. I matter. What's even more inspiring is that cooking is tied closely to our health and well-being. I've seen this firsthand. People who take the time to prepare their meals often enjoy better health, greater energy, and a more balanced lifestyle. Research backs this up. A long-term study from Sweden revealed that older adults who regularly cooked their meals had a significantly lower risk of developing chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. To put it simply, cooking isn't just feeding your hunger, it's actively protecting your health. Those who took charge of their meals had a 25% lower chance of facing serious health challenges. That's a remarkable difference, and it shows just how empowering this simple act can be. So the next time you find yourself standing by the stove, stirring a pot or flipping pancakes, know that you're doing something profoundly important. You're not just satisfying your appetite, you're choosing to stay strong, healthy, and independent. You're nourishing more than your body. You're feeding your spirit. But beyond the health benefits, there's an undeniable joy in the process itself. There's a magic in creating something from scratch, feeling the textures, smelling the aromas, watching the transformation happen before your eyes. The sensation of kneading dough or mixing ingredients can be surprisingly calming, grounding you in the present moment. It's like a gentle meditation, a chance to slow down and reconnect with yourself amid the rush of life. And there's so much beauty in the memories that cooking can unlock. Maybe you're recreating your grandmother's cherished recipe, or stirring a stew that reminds you of a favorite trip or a special time in your life. Every dish tells a story, weaving together your past and present in a way that feeds not just your hunger, but your heart. So if you're still standing in your kitchen, preparing meals with care and joy, know that you are celebrating more than just food. You're honoring your independence, embracing your creativity, and affirming your place in this world. Age may come with its challenges, but moments like these prove that vitality and joy don't have to fade. They can grow stronger with every meal you make. You are living proof that the simple act of cooking is a powerful, beautiful way to stay vibrant, connected, and full of life. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking a moment to reflect on the simple yet powerful act of cooking. I hope you've discovered how much this everyday activity can mean, not just for your health, but for your independence, your happiness, and your connection to the people and memories that matter most. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned so far that resonated with you? Is there a small change or habit around cooking or caring for yourself that you plan to bring into your daily life? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I read every single one, and your stories inspire others too. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, let's keep nurturing our health, our independence, and our joy, one meal at a time.